and welcome to Tiny Table Talks with me, Naomi, and my friend
Liz.
Round 2. Today, if you cannot tell, but what we are wearing, we're speaking about Marvel. Okay, so today we're talking about Marvel. What we like about Marvel, what maybe I don't know if they could improve. I think they've got a really good formula. I'm gonna say tired. Not over, because I think those are two different things. But there's a lot of superhero movies out there.
Yeah.
Your thoughts upon this?
The current list, as it stands, goes into, I think, 2019. They've got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is coming out this year.
Woo!
In May.
Started!
Spider-Man comes out in July, I think. Thor Ragnarok comes out in November, I believe. Black Panther,
Yes.
I don't know what order these are being released in, but Black Panther, Captain Marvel, the Avengers Infinity War, the second Avengers that's not Infinity War anymore, it's gonna be something else.
What?
Yeah. And then there's all the DC movies, but we're not gonna talk about
Well,
that.
can't.
We're gonna talk about Marvel.
Because DC is just too dark. And I'm not talking about content, I'm talking about visually. They're dark.
Yeah.
I need some brightness in my movies.
Apparently we're going to talk about DC
Sorry, we're
for
not.
just a second.
Oh, just a second.
For just a second. Just because I think they finally have figured out a formula like Marvel's.
Mhm.
I think they're trying to be too much like Marvel but their own thing. And it's not working so well yet. But I am excited for Ben Affleck's Batman movie.
So my favorite Marvel movies are as follows. X-Men. Just I know there's some that hit and miss, but I love that franchise. It's my favorite. And then I love Guardians. I had no idea it existed until it came out last year, and it just blew my mind. Because it was so funny and new.
My favorite Marvel movie by far is the original Avengers movie. I think it is a masterpiece. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of my desert island movies where if I only had 3 movies I could watch for the rest of my life, that would be one of them. I also like X-Men a lot. Love the cartoon. It's ridiculous. If you ever get a chance to rewatch the original X-Men cartoon, you should do it. The entire thing's on Hulu.
But they push these movies out so fast.
They do.
At a pace where I feel like they sometimes don't let maybe their writers personally maybe breathe.
I agree and disagree with that statement because I think with comic book movies and comic book writing, you get on such a roll with what your characters are doing, what the ultimate goal is, that it can be really easy to push out those movies as quickly as they come out. Comic book writing, a lot of it is planning, and there's some really great series out there. Again, I'm going to be really biased, but the Hawkeye series by Matt Fraction is the best comic book series in the world.
In the world?
In the world.
Wow, Matt.
No.
Well done, you.
Good job, Matt Fraction. He won several awards for it, I believe. I would have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure he did.
If not,
it's
we will give
very
you this
critically.
award.
The award of Table Talk. Good job.
That's our first Table Talk award!
Woo! Best comic book goes to the Hawkeye series. Also, on the flip side of that, I do think there is something to be said about people needing to recharge. The best example of that is Avengers Age of Ultron. First Avengers movie and the second Avengers movie were both written by Joss Whedon. One is extremely good and one of them is pretty bad. Part of the problem with that movie, I think, was the amount of time. Also, Joss Whedon tried to put too many things into Age of Ultron and just overloaded it with plot and characters that didn't need to be there and tried to create relationships that didn't previously exist.
They also have an Olsen twin. Not twin, sorry.
The sister.
Olsen's sister.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
She's pretty
she plays
good.
Scarlet Witch.
She's got it. Her accents.
Yeah, her accents. Yeah, it's okay.
Who cares?
It's alright.
We like it.
They're coming out with Legion on FX.
I saw that on the Super Bowl.
Which looks really good. It's gonna be cool. X-Men related, so that's fun. I like that this whole video was basically us just listing Marvel things and saying this was good. You nailed it.
We like you.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good. Oh, Liz, your second Tiny Table Talk.
It was...
Was it super?
No.
No. because that's DC Superman, and that's a bad joke.
That's okay, because they're all superheroes.
It was super. Wait. What am I doing? When you hold me in your arms so tight, just let me know that everything's alright. I hooked on a feeling, burn, 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 and I believe in that you're in love with me.